What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are playing Oculus Monument, or Monument to Oculus. This is a Jeskai shell with Monument to Endurance and Abhorrent Oculus. Two that kind of go hand in hand. We've got a few other things like Broadside Barrage that will allow us to deal damage and discard. We've got Recommission and Helping Hand, even Torch the Tower just to kind of help us get there. Few other cards that kind of just fit into the red, white, and blue shell. So let's get right on into the matches and see how we do. Honestly, more than anything here, this deck is mean already. Like, blue-white Oculus is dirty, but throwing in the additional, like, red spell sources, like Fear of Missing Out and Inti, are insane to me. So, as you can see here, turn 2, Fear of Missing Out, discard the Oculus. It seems like we always have it. And now turn 3, we can go ahead and Seachrome Coast, and we can decide if we want to Monument to Endurance or recommission up the Oculus. We're going to try the Monument first. Swing in for 2. Opponent's probably going to kill the Fear of Missing Out. Right to do so. But if they play a big creature, we already have backup. And look, another Recommission right there. So we've got Recommission backup too. So let's get the Oculus. And what's opponent doing? Ooh, 3 steps ahead. But they draw 2, then discard a card. Looks like they weren't quite 3 steps ahead. Let's go ahead and Inti. We get to start manifesting Dread here. Let's just do Battlefield Forge. It's never gonna flip, it's just a 2/2. Man, Abhorrent Oculus is just too good. Too good, too fast, too strong, too big. Man. We're kind of like momentum breaker buffed too. Like, we don't have to worry about that right now. I think we Fear of Missing Out just to get value off of the Monument. What do we discard though? We could Destroy Evil, or we could Monument to Endurance. I think we go with the Monument. Well, drew a land. We also now get to draw a card from this if we want. I'm going to do that. So we're going to draw a card, and then Inti also triggers. So we've got a Chart a Course, and then we get to play the top card. So we get a free land. Well, not really a free land, but you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and attack. I'm going to attack first. We could have done Chart a Course before attacking, actually. But I think, yeah, we already have a land in the graveyard. I don't know. We can get value off of the Monument to Endurance, but not too much. Opponent really thinking now. We will discard the Destroy Evil. We'll have opponent lose 3 life. Put a 1/1 counter on the Inti just in case. We get to discard. Oh, there's the other Destroy Evil. Nice. Good old Arena Bug. You discard it and then you draw it or exile it. That's how it goes. Okay. Ooh, that's a great card too. Guardian of New Benalia is really good. I think we got this one in the bag, but we will see what opponent has up their sleeve. Temporary lockdown. That's the other thing about Oculus. It's lockdown proof. Good game, opponent. And on to the next one. right, who is our next victim? I mean, opponent. Jan here. Alrighty. I mean, this is the perfect setup again. We've potentially got turn 3 Oculus here. We need to get a new title. We need something other than Initiate. Maybe I'll do some videos where I'm just achievement hunting. I've gotten quite a few of the achievements. Opponents really deciding what they want to do. Alrighty, opponents. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? How's everybody's day going so far? Alright, let's get Seachrome Coast down. Ooh, perfect. So let's chart a course, draw 2, discard a card, Oculus in the graveyard. People might have to start mainboarding in Leyline of the Void. Alright, let's actually go ahead and Monument to Endurance here. Because I think opponent's going to counter it. No shocker, in my opinion. And I feel like they're more likely to let the Monument go by. No, they're not. Okay. So now next turn, we have... Well, no, we need an untapped land. I thought we had a wide open shot at the Helping Hand or Recommission. Like we could have done both in one turn. Okay, Jace coming down. Well, they tapped out, so we can get the Oculus immediately. So we can actually Broadside Barrage that. What is opponent thinking? What are they doing? What are we doing, opponent? Come on now. Oh, they really are taking their time, aren't they? Do we... Let's hit them with the sweating emote for the draw. Okay. Surveil with the Parlor. Okay, Monuments, not bad. I think... let's bring back the Helping Hand. And then we can Fear of Missing Out. Get rid of the Destroy Evil. Get the Monument. Okay, good job, opponent. We've got the Benalia face down. Okay, so red-blue isn't... I mean, I'm not too afraid of it. Like, they could have the Experimental Frenzy or whatever it is, right? They're just like... Or Unplanned Explosive. I don't know. Ill-timed Explosion or whatever. Okay, nice. They think their Jace is safe, but it's definitely not. I think we're gonna Broadside Barrage it next turn. You know what I always think of? Who plays this game with no pet? They got no pet on the board. I gotta have my Fibblethip there, man. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me. Put in the comments. Do you play with a pet? So we're going to Monument to Endurance. So they either counter this or they kill one of our creatures, I feel like. They could do both. But now that that's down, we're going to attack. I think we send everything at opponent, though. And then I'm going to do the Fear of Missing Out to have its own. I'm not too worried about Jace right now. It's not safe, but they're just gonna make us mill. I don't see how they would mill us out or anything. Okay, opponent bounces the fear of missing out. Maybe I should have targeted something else, but they would have just bounced that also, right? It's fine. Okay. Let's see what opponent is doing. Seems like they don't know what they're doing. Okay, torch tower. Nice, nice, nice. So 2. This might be a little bit of a grind out game. I don't know what opponent has or what they're going to be doing, but it could get a little bit dicey here for us. Okay. Come on, opponent. We don't got all day. I mean, I sometimes appreciate this because, like, I'm making a video, they're not. You know, I'm getting something productive out of it. I know it's not the most, you know, rigorous gameplay, but now y'all get to see what I deal with a lot of the time. So if I'm ever being a little bit salty or hitting the emotes, this is why. Look, you know, we got to hit them with that little oof. Sweating to draw, you know, sweating to draw. I know that's not the right context, but I feel like we're just gonna win off of them just not wanting to play our deck. I get it. I 100% get this though. I don't want you to sound like, or I don't want it to sound like I don't agree with what opponent's doing. If there's any deck I would want to do this to, it's definitely Oculus. Oculus is insane. And the fact that, like, the first time I ran this deck, I went like 5-0 with it, and I'm doing amazing with it today too. This deck just got even more mean, you know, so we'll try and finish this quick for the opponent and see where we go from there. Nope, opponent concedes. Okay. Good game, and on to the wrap-up. So this was Oculus Monument, Monument to Oculus, whatever y'all want to call it. You know the deck, you love to hate it. People really hate it. It's a great deck if you've got all of the rare wild cards. I even skimped a few, like I'm not running 4 ofs for the Monument. But let me know what you think. What would you change? Put your comments in the comment section, and please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I've seen a lot of, you know, great responses and people checking out the videos recently. So just know I really do appreciate it. And don't forget, you're doing everything right today and you matter. Good. Bye.